What's up guys, it's Graphic Phoenix back with another video today, and today we have a, I guess, plant tank tour? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, greenhouse, plant tank, I don't know. But whatever you want to call it, that's what we're doing. I also want to mention that I will be talking about live streaming in this video as well. So for those of you that are my hardcore fans and want to see potential live streams and watch the plant videos as well, then let me know. The vast majority of things are actually doing very well in this tank, with a few exceptions. We'll go into those. First, we're actually going to start outside of the plant tank. We're going to start with, I finally got one of the alocasia, I don't remember the full name, but it's like the African mask plant, or something like that. And it's sweet. This is going to be going, hopefully, in Tig's new vivarium. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And this is the Biophytum sensitivum. They're not doing very well. My other one actually died completely. And this one has, you guys won't be able to see it. I might try and get like a macro shot of it. They're right in the center of the leaf. Right there. I think that's what's causing it, and I have no idea what they are. I sprayed it with neem oil, and I hope that kills it. I don't know what it's going to do to the actual plant, though. I almost might end up throwing this one away, just like I did the other one. I haven't quite decided yet. The last plant that isn't in the tank right now, mostly because I was just watering it, is this beautiful oncidium. I had blooms, but they all blast. They're about to start flowering, and they all blast. So that is super duper unfortunate, and I don't see any other bloom spikes coming from any of the other bulbs. But, I mean, it's still a nice plant. It's still growing well. The leaves are starting to yellow, so I am going to increase the amount of fertilizer I use, because I haven't really been using that much. But you can see how yellow the leaves are getting. And it's actually happening with my other oncidium. This is the Oncidium Heaven Sent Rainbow. I think these guys are fragrant. I'm not entirely sure. For those of you that might be watching, let me know. And so if those of you that are watching might have some idea, let me know. But this guy is growing very, very well. That pseudobulb back there has actually grown since I had it. So this beautiful leaf here is my own. Which is very nice, very nice. Unfortunately, the Dendrobium bellatum, or bellatum, I don't know. I don't know if it's deciduous or not, but I think this one's just dying, to be completely honest, because it is not doing well at all. It's lost all of its leaves except that one lonely leaf there, and yeah, it's just not doing so hot. So, with that being said, we can move to a plant that's doing much, much better, and this is the Dendrobium aggregatum, I believe. And it's doing really, really well. As you can see, in theory, it'd still be going into like its dormancy period, because I believe these do need a dry winter west. But you can see there all those nice white roots. Those have all grown in the last like week and a half. I think I'm just gonna pump this one and grow it all year round. And I mean, if it gets blooms next year, perfect. If not, then I will have to do the winter rest the year after. But I don't think it's quite flowering size yet anyways. So I'm not too worried. I guess while we're on the topic of orchids, I might as well just do pretty much all of them. You guys can't see it, and I haven't even opened this in months. But down there is a silver philodendron, as well as a vanilla planifolia, variegated form. So I think they're doing well. Both of them are still living, even though they have like little to no light. But I mean, they're doing well, so whenever I get my vivariums set up and ready, I will certainly be throwing those guys in there. Little seedling Biophytum sensitivum that I have, and they're starting to grow. They're doing not bad, actually, all things considered. I actually just dropped the pot, so I'm hoping that they will not be too stressed out. But, I mean, it is what it is. I really like these trees or plants, and I really don't want to lose them just because of those stupid little bugs or whatever they are. I don't even know. Like I said, if you guys know, let me know. This is an Angraecum sesquipedale. This is, of course, the Darwin's orchid. I mean, I'm hoping to be a biologist, zoologist, something in the future, so I kind of had to get this. Like, it's not really an option. If you're keeping orchids, I needed to get this plant. And I think it's actually grown quite a lot since I've had it. I don't remember, but on my video of the orchid show, I believe I show this plant when I first got it. So if you guys want to go check that out, hopefully I'll remember and leave a link up there. I guess the next guy we'll go into is this Cattleya. You can see it's a Cattleya alori cross Syncarana. So two miniature versions, two miniature Cattleyas, and you can see how small this plant is. It has a ton of new growth. There's one coming off there. This one is a brand new one that you're focused on there. There's two more down there, and I believe this one closest to the camera is a new growth as well. So it's grown a lot and it's doing really well. I think it's liking the warm, fairly bright conditions. Obviously it's nothing like outside, but it is still fairly bright in here. More notably, I have a flower spike on this little Phalaenopsis here. Its roots are growing like crazy. It's got some coming out the top, it's got some coming out the bottom. It's doing awesome, but you can see the flower spike right there. So hopefully in another month or two, well, hopefully not a month, but at most about a month, we'll have some Phalaenopsis flowers, which will be awesome. There is a bromeliad back there, and that right there is Magravia that I mounted. It's doing not great because I always forget about it down there, and it never gets watered as much as it should. These are two vanilla plants, these tall guys shooting up the top and going all the way to the roof. These are two different vanilla plants. One is like a vanilla Odoteria or something. I don't have the card right in front of me, so I'm not going to read it. And then the other one, this more broadleafed one right here, is the vanilla planifolia variegated form. And it looks awesome. I really like the way that stuff's growing. I'm very, very happy with it. Behind it, I have the mother of all Bilbergias right there. It is a stunning plant, and I cannot wait to get it in one of my new builds. Oh man, just look at it. I'm not going to go all the way in, but check it out. It's so stunning. I love it. We have two different kinds of Hemigraphis. These are pretty crazy looking plants, actually. I don't think it really picks up very well on camera, but they're almost shiny. Very weird. And the bottom of the leaves are, I know the backlighting's horrible, but the leaves are actually purple. I don't know if you guys can tell that from that shot or not. All the way crammed at the back there, I have some angel wing begonia. Right behind the Hemigraphis, I have a Biophytum Zenkeri, which I'll need to throw in one of my new tanks here pretty soon because I don't think it's doing all that hot in here. It's growing, it's still doing fine, but I would just like it to do a little bit better. At the back, nothing special. All the way back there we have aluminum plant, and then there's a silver philodendron as well. So nothing too special about back there. Just gonna open the other side here. And then I have a bunch of vivarium plants, which I'm very excited to get going because a lot of these actually aren't in Canada, or there's not many of them in Canada. Obviously, this is like the baby tiers, which is doing amazing, and it's growing very, very fast, very, very well. So this is definitely a good carpeting plant if you have high light in a vivarium. That's just some like golden pothos. Back there, there's a hibiscus plant. Oh, and there's a flower coming up. Hey, so you guys see that? Sheldon's gonna love that. Sheldon loves flowers. He eats them like instantly. It's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't even notice that. I'm actually really glad I started to film only because of that reason. This is a division of the Pilea or baby tears. There is some back there. There's some Ficus pumila, not doing so hot, honestly. In here, there is some Peperonia prostrata, which is actually growing pretty good, so I'm happy with that. I don't know what this guy is, but he's actually starting to root, so that's awesome. He's a begonia of some kind. I just don't remember what kind. Back here, in one of the tanks my buddy has, this guy basically imported this plant, and that's what it is. And I have some growing here, and then I have some growing in my vivarium. Back there, again, I have no idea what kind of begonia that is, but it is a begonia, so if anybody knows, let me know. Right here, I have a begonia metallica, which is doing awesome. It's all rooted in and everything, just waiting to get into a tank. This guy here is a huge form of begonia. Begonia acedua. I don't know. I don't know where the emphasis is on that word, but he's doing awesome. He's all rooted. There's actually 2 leaves, so that's very nice. A little bit of a head start. Some angel wing begonia. This is a interesting fern. I don't remember what kind of fern it's called, but it is it looks like dill, honestly, or like asparagus, but it's actually fern. So I think this will look really cool in a Dart Fry vivarium. Hopefully they don't trample it and destroy it, which they very well might. Back here we have a Nepenthes madagascariensis, which is doing awesome. It's picturing. There's several pictures coming off it, and I'm super stoked for that plant, just for it to get bigger. And for those of you that are watching this on the day I post it, stay tuned in the next couple days, because there's going to be some very, very interesting plant videos coming for you guys. Over here, I don't want to pull it out, but this was actually my, I guess, rehab Axillera tenuifolia. The guy was not taking care of it very well, and it's taken a long time, but I don't know if you can see. There's a lot of dead bulbs in there, but there's one off to the side there, nice, plump, and growing very well. That's my bulb, or pseudo bulb, I guess, and it is doing fantastic. So I'm super excited about that. And actually, I just saw, it looks like there's a little baby biophytum in there growing as well. So, hey, I mean, with death comes life, I suppose, right? And just to wrap this whole video up, at the back there's some peperomia. I have no idea, I can't remember what it's called, but it gets really tall, and it's doing awesome. So that kind of wraps up my tour of this greenhouse. I know it's taken forever, but I actually have some more plants coming in hopefully this week sometime, and I'm super, super excited for that, because I don't know, I might have to make some room in here for them. I guess you guys will just have to wait and see which one I grab. Just a little tip, it's actually from Brad's greenhouse, so for those of you that are orchid gardeners, or you like air plants or something, or carnivorous plants, he's got a ton of them, and my order's coming from him. What might I be live streaming? I'm going to see if it works with YouTube, but I don't know if it's going to. It might have to be only on my Facebook page, so for those of you that follow me there, you'll get a notification. Those of you that don't, I guess you'll be hung out to dry. You can see, this is a little sneak peek to an upcoming video, or several upcoming videos actually, what I've been doing. Looks like there might be a waterfall in there. Interesting. But what I actually wanted to live stream, and what I wanted your guys' opinion on, is if I should live stream planting this tank. So that would be answering your questions, going through what plants I have, and planting them. I don't know if it's a good idea. I personally think it is, but I'm wanting to know if any of you guys will actually watch me do it. I would hopefully plan it for a convenient time, probably sometime during the week, around like 5 or 6 my time, which is, I believe, is Mountain Standard Time. I'm not even sure, but it's just a thought right now. Don't take it as any fact. I'm wanting to hear what you guys have to say about it. So leave your opinion in the comment section down below. I will definitely read all the comments and reply to most. I want to thank you guys for watching. For those of you that stuck around to the very end of the video, I really do appreciate your support, and I hope you can leave me some information on the live stream in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, so hopefully this will fill your needs, like 16, 15-minute video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to see any frog videos, plant videos, or reptile videos in the future, subscribe to my channel and you will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching, guys. Bowser, should you get them to click on the screen? so they can subscribe to my channel, or maybe watch the last video? I don't know, you let me know.